Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday, guys. Welcome, welcome. We're going to get started shortly. What's up, the Bari Baddie? We're going to get you up in just a moment, my love. Thank you for jumping in here so soon. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, guys. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. We're going to get started very, very soon. I want to get as many people in the building as we possibly can so I can go through the announcements. After I go through the announcements, we're going to jump right into it. As you can see, I came almost barefaced, not 100% barefaced, but there's a reason for that. So we're going to take some time and talk and get this face on. We have an MUA, aka a makeup artist, in the building, and she is a Bari makeup artist. So I'd be remiss if I didn't take the opportunity to join alongside a professional makeup artist to do my makeup, right? So guys, you guys are welcome because you're gonna learn a lot in the process. Welcome in Janae, welcome in Latanya, welcome in Danny, welcome. What's up, Jamie? Welcome in. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. I was trying to match it with my wig, and y'all gonna see my edges a little bit because I gotta do my makeup. So and I gotta look, but we family, y'all family. It's all good, right? So let me start I'll give y'all guys 3 more minutes. Go ahead and share the live, and I'll start doing the announcements in about 3 minutes, so that way I can get right into it, because makeup takes a little while. I don't know about y'all, but y'all can tell me in the chat, do you guys indulge in makeup? And guys, for the guys in the chat, how long does your self-care take when you're ready to go out the door? Let's say you're going out to dinner or you're going to an event. I'm very curious, men in the chat, how long does it take you guys? Ladies in the chat, how long does it take you guys to get ready? Go ahead and drop it in the chat. Does it take you 20 minutes to get ready? 3 minutes? Oh, I'm so jealous. I do, but I'm like 10 minutes full beat kind of girl. Oh my goodness. I wish. Let me know how long it takes you guys in the chat. And while you're down there, go ahead and share the live with at least 15 friends. That is the max. They'll allow you to share. So go ahead and share. Sharing is caring. I'm going to start pulling up some of my makeup. I have a big old bin full of makeup and lashes and all kind of things. Quick 20. Dang. Okay, I have to leave my clothes on ready to, the night before. If I really knew how to do makeup, I'd probably be a lot longer. 1 hour to do a full face. Nice. My wife is 20 minutes, but my 11-year-old girl takes an hour. Jeez, yeah, that's my kind of girl. See, I take about an hour, which is why I'm like, this is going to be a challenge. Mind you, I do have partly my face, found the canvas is ready for some colors and a little bit of contour there. But you guys are going to learn. So for the men, please do not leave, because while makeup does seem girly, I have a little twist to this mix. So stick around, because it's going to be really, really fun. And you get to impress your wives and your daughters, if you have daughters or any women in your life that you know some makeup terminology. So stick around. Go ahead and share the live. 1 hour, but 2 hours if I'm really being detailed. Ooh, yes. So I don't blame them, though. Listen. Sometimes you want to pop out and look cute or whatever. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you for the gifts, y'all. So we're going to get started. Let me go over the hours so that you guys are kind of in the know of all the things in the community. Let me go ahead and pull up the times here. So Talk Bari to Me is live every Sunday. Y'all know what time? No. Even if you do, we are live every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Make sure you check us out every Sunday. Replays are available on YouTube, so make sure you check out the link in bio for that. Additionally, I have another live that I host Monday mornings, where we talk mindset and we do a little bit of movement from time to time. We haven't been doing some movement lately, but we've had really, really great conversations about mindset. That is on Mondays, 12 Eastern, 11 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Mountain, and 9 a.m. Pacific time. So make sure you check that out. It's always a good time. It's part of the Talk Bari to Me Coaching Corner segment. You guys will learn more about that in the weeks to come, so stay tuned. We have some really, really exciting announcements about the bariatric Talk Bari to Me Coaching Corner. So definitely make sure you stay tuned. What else we have? So on Tuesdays, Taco Tuesdays, guys, we've got the Bari Male Experience. Those are those guys, you know, those bariatric men. They talk about all things bariatric from the male's perspective. So that is with Rab, Tony, and Big E. So make sure you check that out. That is at Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific time. And we have Water Check Wednesdays with none other than Bari Mubba. That is on 7:15 p.m. Eastern, 6:15 p.m. Central, 5:15 p.m. Mountain, and 4:15 p.m. Pacific time. In addition to Bari Mother, on Wednesday, we have the waiting table a little later that evening. We have the waiting table at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Mountain, and 6 p.m. Pacific time. Then after, on Thursdays, we have Mel Unfiltered. And Mel Unfiltered, let me see, hold on. I lost my page here. Well, Mel Unfiltered is, I believe, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Mountain, and 6 p.m. Pacific time. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mel, if you're in there. For some reason, my notes keep closing out, but we've got some of these things memorized. So on Fridays, I know you guys love the FNL. So Friday Night Live with Drew and Arisa. Those are going to be back in August. So starting the first Friday in August, I believe that's August 2nd. That's at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Mountain, and 7 p.m. Pacific time. And before we get into this evening's guest, shout out to our June giveaway sponsors. Some of them are in the building. Make sure you follow them. One of those being Bari Mother. She is in the building, and she has been so kind to bless you guys with a little flavor and some accountability. So make sure you go ahead and check her out. Shout out to Bari Godmother with her Bari Journey bracelets, Janae with her bariatric journals. She is also in the chat. Make sure you show her some love as well. There's a ton of other sponsors that we'll talk about a little later, and I'll give you guys a little bit more information for those who aren't even familiar that there was a giveaway happening. Stay tuned. I'll give you guys all the detail for the giveaway before we close out for tonight. So make sure you stick around for that. It is important that you stick around because that is part of how you get involved in the giveaways. So with that being said, are y'all ready for the guest? Because I'm ready. Let me know if y'all ready in the chat. Drop some emojis in the chat. Thank you for everyone who's sharing the live. Really, truly appreciate that. My goodness. I made a little profie just now because I was like, whew, that thing is hitting. That thing hitting. All right, y'all ready? I'm ready. Let me go ahead and bring her up because I got to put on the rest of my face and I need my friend up here with me to do it. So without further ado, let's bring up the Bari Baddie. What's up, Bari Baddie?
Hi.
Yeah, she came. Look, she brought the rainbow. She brought. Oh, listen, okay, that part. Look, I'm over here with half my face on because I was like,
Me too.
I cannot afford to start from scratch because we will not finish on time.
Hey y'all. Very steady.
How's your Sunday going so far?
It's a Sunday.
It's
So
a Sunday.
you know, this is a reset day. You know, this is what we do.
No, you're right. You're right. And you guys are gonna learn a little something. So if you have questions in between time, please do not hesitate to ask. This isn't a full-blown tutorial, but you'll see kind of the process. I actually have not even done under my brows. You just reminded me. Thank you for doing that. So tell me a little bit about your journey. So I see that you are a Bari, obviously, but you're a little further out now. How far are you now?
I am like 16 months post-op.
Dang, I remember when you first got your surgery, you had came on the scene. Time flies, right?
Yes.
It's
Oh my God.
crazy. It's crazy. You know, for me, it's been over 2 years now, and I think to myself, like, where the hell did the time go? Do you remember when you first decided to do your surgery?
Absolutely. Oh my
How was
God.
that?
I was like, I have nothing. Like I was like, my boyfriend's a trainer. If you don't know, my boyfriend's a trainer, and so we
Okay.
had been working out for 2 years. I told myself I was gonna give myself 2 years to figure it out. 2 years, and
Okay.
if I didn't lose no weight, I was gonna have other options. So at that time, I started working for the hospital, and they gave me my option, and I took it.
Okay. That part. That part. Did you have any reservations prior to doing your surgery, or any bad feedback at all, or everything was pretty positive?
um, for the most part, I really didn't care what nobody said.
Right.
Because at this time I was just ready for a change in my life. Um, and my mom was okay with it. Everybody was okay with it. I knew I had to make sure that if I was going to do this, I was going to be mentally prepared. I had to be mentally prepared for it. So,
Gotcha.
sorry, y'all. When I
For
do my makeup, my nose runs. Sorry.
No, you're good. So for the person who asked what product we're using, I'm using Tarte Face Tape for my foundation. You've got the Too Faced.
Vitamin
Um,
C.
yes, I love that.
For my face, I did my foundation. I did NARS.
Okay. I did a little contour, but we'll talk a little bit about the contour later because I have a question that I'm going to segue into with that one. But
Okay.
so that's good. That's good. So you have a trainer, so you kind of have like a little bit of like an extra tool in your tool belt, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So talking about tools in your tool belt, are you a primarily brush girly or do you use beauty blenders at all?
I use both,
Okay.
depending
Okay.
on what I want. If I want like a seamless look, I'll do brushes. But if I want a full coverage, I use a sponge. So it just
That
depends on what I'm looking for. So
That part, that part. So, talking about tools outside of your bariatric journey, did you do any other tools like GLP-1s or considering any of those other tools? Or you kind of like, I'm good?
well, okay. So when I first started the journey, I was like, I would never, ever do GLP-1. But now, since I see the progression of most people who have the surgery and decide to actually do that, I was like, well, when I get to a full like stop, that's definitely something that I might try to do one day.
Okay,
But I want to try to exhaust all things. So
gotcha.
it is an option moving forward.
Okay,
Very
okay.
much.
Being in the beauty industry, do you feel like you got any judgment as you started to get into this journey, or do you feel like the feedback overall was pretty good?
Well, I kind of feel like at that time it was holding me back from
Mm.
standing up long hours. I worked at if people don't know, I worked at an actual lash bar, and I did makeup there like full time. I would go like most of the time I was full time at one time, and then I eventually, I don't know if you guys heard of the Black Wall Street. I was actually there when they
Oh
first
wow,
opened and everything like that.
that's cool.
And that was something that I was interested in, and I was there. And then I went to like weekends, and then I kind of segued out of that because I felt like my journey for my weight loss was more important than makeup at the time because I can do makeup anytime. So
Right.
yeah,
I think a lot of people don't realize how physical it is to actually be a makeup artist. They think, oh, you're just, beating people's face, but you're on your feet for a long period of time,
yes,
bending
all the
over,
time.
depending on your setup, right? Like your back starts to hurt, your feet start to hurt, especially when you're carrying all that weight, which is one of the reasons I ended up kind of getting out of it. I for a while did a little bit of freelancing because it was a nice little side hustle,
Hmm.
and but I was at 360-ish pounds, and that was a
Hmm.
lot. Sometimes I could hear myself huffing and puffing over the person's face, and
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, I
like
know they hear it.
like just trying to make it through the makeup thing. Like, and I used to have like 10 clients a day. Like I used to be on it. And I was a traveling makeup artist as well. So prom season, I was here, there, everywhere, and it was taking a toll on my body. I really had to evaluate my health at the time and just put makeup to the side. So
Yes, yes. No, I get that. What is one non-skill victory you'd like to highlight outside of the ones you've already mentioned?
um just being able to get around. Like I remember just being at work and just like my where I work at, the parking lot is like a little far away from my job. And so I would just sit in my car and contemplate like how am I gonna make it here? I'm hurting so bad. Like how am I gonna make it to my car?
Yeah.
And it used to be like that's all I thought about when I got to work. When I was about to clock out, that's all I thought about was like the walk back to my car. Like I have flat feet, so I used to buy different shoes, thinking that was the problem. No, my weight was the
Right.
problem. So
No,
yeah,
that's
very much a reality check.
I know we're celebrating Pride Month, and kind of the theme of our makeup, for those who don't know, is a little bit of Pride flavor, right? So, we were talking about, being part of the LGBTQ community doesn't necessarily mean that you are not you participate as an LGBTQ member, and you can be an ally and be part of the LGBTQ community, which a lot of people don't realize is part of the whole equation. Do you find, and you're in Atlanta, right?
Yep, yep,
So
very much so.
Atlanta, would you say is very LGBTQ friendly? What would you be? What's the vibes?
It's the hub, literally the hub. Like if you have any kind of stigma, you don't need to move here because this is where it's at. Even before, I am an ally because of like just be yourself. I'm one type of person. I hate fake people. I hate people who are not themselves, and I just want people to actually be themselves. So when I see people actually being themselves, they have all the respect in the world for me. So
Yeah,
I love that.
same, same. I feel like a lot of times, I mean, I live in Texas, which is the total opposite, right? And
Yeah.
so it sometimes it kind of saddens me because I hear conversations and I'm just like, oh, because I'm not originally from here. I'm originally from New York City, where a lot of this all kind of stemmed from Pride Month. For those who aren't familiar, kind of started in New York City and kind of
Hmm.
became a global phenomenon. Uh, Marsha P. You guys can do your due diligence on that. I am going to talk a little bit more about that on the next show, which we are hosting a very pride party. So if you haven't had an opportunity to join me on panel, this is going to be an open panel. So you may want to jump on and be a part of the conversation. We're celebrating love, diversity, and obviously inclusion in this current state. Without getting super political, do you have any concerns? How do you manage your mental health with everything that we hear on the news, everything that we hear on TikTok? Any like mental health care advice that you may want to give?
Well, I mean, I'm a Christian, so God first. Like,
For sure.
I did what I was supposed to do, so I don't have any regrets or any concerns or anything like that. At the end of the day, that man right there got me. So, I
Okay.
mean, I can't control anybody else's actions or what they do, but I know where I stand, you know.
Period. 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 Do you currently get any kind of help with mental health post op? Or I remember having to do a psych eval, but that was all they ever asked of me. Did you ever have to do anything outside of that, or did you decide to do any mental health?
No, see, what I try to stress to people, my viewers and people who follow me and things like that, is that during that pre-op process, you absolutely have to do the work. It's because you're covering up with a band-aid. That's something that's going to come back and bleed again. Like you have to do the work. I even went through the process of saying how I broke up with food. Like I had a whole little process, a whole ceremony because me and food went together real bad.
Really?
So
Me
I
too.
did. I did. So I knew if I was going to do it, I had to do it right, and I didn't want to play with myself or anybody else because that surgery is expensive. for especially for people who don't have insurance. I had insurance, but that's still risking your life for something that you're not serious about, and I wasn't going to do that. So no.
Exactly.
So
No,
it's a struggle every day. It's a struggle every day. Let's just say that.
for sure. My light just went out, so let me go ahead and get my other light here. But one of the things that I definitely have noticed with this community is that there's a lot of support. Do you feel like you were able to connect to community pretty easily jumping here on TikTok?
Um. Okay. I would
Talk to
say
me.
I would say initially it was kind of hard because when I first got on here, it was kind of clicked up just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It was clicked up a
Yeah.
little bit, and people who had had bariatric surgery had it for years, and they have already got their community, got their people, and things like that. So it was hard at first, but I figured that if I came on here raw and uncut and just showed my personality, that it would hit or miss.
Right.
So that's just basically what I did. So
Yeah.
it was what it was. But what messed that up?
Yeah,
But for the most
I
part,
would say that is true though. There was a lot of clickiness at some point when I even came in, and I came in a little before my surgery, maybe like a week before my surgery, so I could definitely feel what you're saying in regards to that. And it was kind of I was nervous about getting on live. Did you jump on live right away?
well, prior to that, I was on live anyway. That's how
Okay.
I kind of started everything, was being on live. And so that was I was no stranger to during the pandemic. I was going live like every day because I had just jumped on TikTok and I was like, oh, this is TikTok. I never heard of it before, and I said just gonna get on here and see if I can get so many followers so I can go live. And one weekend I got so many followers I was able to go live. So I was just
Nice.
determined.
No, this community for real, like that was me too, because I was like, how many people at the time? I think you had to have the 1,000 followers.
Yeah,
Now I think it's a little less. And I was like, I think within a few days, people were like, just follow her, just follow her. I was like, oh, everybody's so nice. So I got my following up really, really quickly. So shout out to the community for doing that. For those in the chat,
absolutely.
do you remember when you came onto TikTok? What was your experience like? Drop it in the chat. Y'all are tuned in to Talk Beard to Me. I see some requests coming in. Unfortunately, we're doing a live show, but please join us next week. We're going to have an open panel next week for those who are wanting to jump on and vibe. I'm not ignoring y'all requests. It's just a closed panel for the show. But we are going to have an open panel for the first time in a long time next week. So make sure y'all tune in for that. We're going to hang out. We're going to vibe. Oh, by the way, I don't think I even shared the theme. The theme for next week, guys, is main character energy. So y'all get to step into your main character energy, whatever that looks like for you. Come out, show out, come in all the glitz and glam. I don't know what I'm doing yet in terms of my fit or my look, but I'm gonna try to pop out and do something. I'm gonna try to do a little something.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Yes, yes. So, did you imagine that you were gonna like pop the way you popped on social media? Because you took off. Like, did you imagine that it was gonna blow up like that, your platform? And did you at all feel nervous about sharing your journey on the platform?
I was very, very nervous.
Yeah.
I can, yes, I'm an Aries, so I can kind of come off a little, So
Hmm.
I had to, and then with the bots and things like that, and people saying things, and you have to have a thick skin when it comes to stuff like this.
Yeah.
So that was just one of the reservations, but I didn't never think. I was like, I'm just gonna. When I was researching prior to my surgery, I was like, I kept going on different people pages, and I was like, I don't see anybody starting from zero. Like, I just see you just say you're gonna have it, and then you just pop out. And so I was like, oh my god, like I want to know step by step what happened because I'm just nosy like that, and I just wanted to know.
I
And like
understand.
nobody had that on there. So I was like, let me give the people what I feel like I needed at that time. So
Ooh, I
that's
love
why
that.
if you go on my page, it's from the very beginning to here. And I just feel like it was just an untapped market that everybody was missing. Like
Yes.
I didn't want to see you pop from here, pop from here. I wanted to see your pre-op. I wanted to see your liquid diet. I wanted to see everything. So I just felt like it was just missing. So I
Yeah.
just found myself just filling in the gap.
I love that because I feel like if it's not there, build it, right?
Mhm.
That's my energy too. Like, look, if I don't get a stage, I'm gonna build a stage. If I don't get this, I'm gonna create it, right? Like, that's my energy too. So I completely resonate with that. And she said she was an Aries. So y'all know what time it is. Drop y'all zodiac signs in the chat. The second a zodiac sign comes up, we talk about it. Drop your zodiac signs in the chat. And while we're doing that, shout out to our sponsor, Barry Mother is in the building.
Every
She's someone who I absolutely love watching when I first started my journey. Is there anyone that you remember watching on your journey that was kind of someone you looked at pretty often, or anyone you look at now?
it definitely was Barry Mother. Um,
For me too.
very much Barry Mother. And R.I.P. Big Chris.
Oh
She was one of
yeah.
them. She was one of them when I first got on there and typed in bariatric surgery. She was definitely one of those people. So I was, that's who I looked to when I first got on there. And then after that, I started seeing Janae, and I started seeing Kyra, and then I started seeing you, and then I started seeing like everybody. But those were the first initial people that I saw. You know.
Yes, yes, yes. I love that. Shout out to all the folks who we shouted out. There's a lot of folks that we probably didn't mention, but shout out to the people who keep it real. And that's why I love Barry Mother because she
Oh
was
man,
someone who, by the way, is also an Aries. I don't know if you
I
knew
know.
that.
I
Okay.
know. Trust me.
I
Trust
told her,
me.
I was like, oh shit, you're one of the few Aries I like, but now I found out I like more than one Aries. So maybe I'm just
Mhm.
talking shit.
Stop that, friend. Don't do that.
I used to tell her, I was like, because I'm a Taurus. I was like, Aries is like my rebellious cousin or something. I'm like, y'all be ready to fight, and I'll just be wanting
At
peace
any
and
minute.
shit.
At any minute. Like, cause just don't try it. Like, we trying to be nice. We really trying to be nice and sweet, but just don't do too
I
much.
believe that. I believe that.
We are
Y'all
some of the best friends.
misunderstood.
We're very loyal. We're very loyal. Like, don't try my friends. Like, don't.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Look,
Mm-mm.
that part, that part. Speaking of
Okay.
friends, how did your friends take your transformation? Were any like secret haters? Everyone was pretty loving.
I had a couple. I had a
Okay.
couple of long term friends that I told them about it, and they kind of like thought it was like normal and common, and just went on about their day and shot me a text after I had surgery and was like, "I hope everything went well." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine."
Mm,
I know where we stand now, so but
right.
those friends are long gone, and I keep them where they're supposed to be at. So it is what it is. No hard
Yeah.
feelings. This is my
No,
journey,
but
not theirs. So
protecting your peace. That's lovely. I
absolutely.
love that because this journey, of one thing for sure and two things for certain, this journey is going to teach you that sometimes you got to filter situations and people out of your life. Did you have to
Absolutely.
filter any other people out, or are you in a good space right now? You think like, look, I done did my spring cleaning at this point.
Well, yeah, I'm good. I keep a small circle anyway,
Okay.
just because I don't like being responsible for people who I just don't like. I'm gonna be real honest with you. If I don't like you, you're gonna know. If I don't like you, I don't fake around. Like it's just what it is for me. Um, but I do protect my peace. That is one thing that I've learned doing surgery, after having surgery and things like that, is that I got to take care of me. I got to take
Mm,
care of me at the end of the day, because everybody ain't gonna take care of you. So you got to take care of yourself.
that
And
part.
if that means distancing yourself, if that means talking to them on occasion, I'm a firm believer. Do people how they do you, and if you do me that way, then that's just where we at, right? It's up and it's stuck. I don't got nothing else for you. So
Okay. She said it's up and it's stuck. I love that.
it's up and it's stuck. I don't got nothing for you at this point. Because
that part.
if you cared about me, you would have still been around. So no, I'm not. I'm not wasting my energy on nobody who don't waste their energy on me. No, this
Okay.
one too far. Nope.
That part. That part. So we are at the halfway mark, guys. Make sure y'all are tapping that screen. We are at 9.2K. Let's keep tapping. I think we can do better than that. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Y'all are engaging. Let me make sure I didn't miss any questions. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for showing love to the guests. Taurus gang in the building. I love it. Okay, I see y'all. Capricorns. Ooh, no, I'm just kidding.
She said, hold on, friend.
I just messing with y'all. Everyone, it's all sorry, I'm late. I'm just no, you're good. You're good. Everything's good. So we're doing a little bit of makeup, a little bit of pride conversation, some berry conversations. I gotta ask you because I did a little contour and a little here. And for those who don't know what a contour is, it's just kind of to give your face a little dimension so you don't look all just like a plain old canvas. Gives you a little. And sometimes, honestly, as a bigger girl, I would contour very strategically so that it would give me more of that jawline, a little bit of the little double chin. Let me ask you about contouring. Any body contouring happening for you in the future? Any plastic surgeries in the mix?
Absolutely. The loose skin, that's the worst thing for me. The loose skin is taking me out a little bit. Just a little bit. Because I've lost so much weight and it's just like I feel trapped sometimes. But I spoke to my doctor and she said maybe around September, October-ish, we'll be thinking about getting a panty.
Okay. I love that. And for those who don't know, the paniculectomy, typically you can go through your insurance to get it done. Sometimes they don't cover it depending on your coverage, but it is to remove the excess skin, that like apron belly effect after weight loss surgery. Sometimes the fupa deflates and it's like, so
Exactly.
I 100% love the idea of doing just any plastics for that matter. For me, I definitely, because I've had three little ones, I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit more of an extensive plastic procedure. So I'm considering a tummy tuck with the muscle repair, friend, because I'm not having no more kids. That's it. No more babies coming out of me.
I'm done. I've been done.
She's like, I've been done.
I've been done.
Anybody in the chat considering plastics? If you are considering plastics, let me know what y'all thinking about in the chat. Hey, welcome in. Yes, her eyes look amazing. Hey, what's up, Essence? So yeah, plastics is definitely in the works. And you mentioned a little bit of it kind of getting to you. What exactly is it? Is it because the body dysmorphia? Is it just like you're kind of ready to just get it chopped off? Or what is it? A combination of both?
It's the body dysmorphia for the most part because right now I'm in like a extra large pants and like a medium large top. And so when I put my pants on, I still gotta tuck her. She gotta get tucked up. She gotta be, I gotta put on something. I gotta put on some shapewear. And nobody likes wearing shapewear. I don't care who you are.
Hell no.
Nobody likes that. No. So everybody talking about something, get a faja, get it. No. I'm not, no. Because who want to do that when you got to go to the bathroom? That's not me. I'm not doing it.
Summertime too.
I'm not doing it. Count me out. Count me out.
What you gonna do when you gotta wear it for the plastics? You're like, then I'll wear it.
I mean, I can wear it then. I mean, it's for a reason. But
right.
Oh, I'm going in with this blush.
What kind of blush we got there?
Juvia's Place, Volume.
Love Juvia.
This is my favorite.
Love Juvia's Place. Some folks saying yes, plastic, tummy tuck, back and thigh lift. Okay, listen, a whole reconstruction. I love that. I'm probably gonna have to do a back lift too, friend. But I'm gonna do it in parts. But yeah, definitely in the works. Let me take a little sippy sip. If you guys haven't drank your water or your hydration, get hydrated.
Water chat sponsor.
Yes, shout out to the sponsor again. While we're sipping our water, I want to shout out a few other people. Moba Sherry with her Master of Badassery. She's one of our sponsors. ProCare Health. Shout out to them. They took a leap of faith and kind of propelled this whole giveaway in the first place. Shout out to my brothers of the Bari Male Experience. They're the brothers I did not ask for, but now I have to live with them and love them. So shout out to them.
You gotta live and work with. You live with. Okay.
Shout out to Rob from the Waiting Table, who also is one of our sponsors. Who else do we have? I'm doing this straight from memory, guys. I didn't bring my little notebook today, but that's all right. We're going to make sure we cover everyone. If I forget anybody, drop it in the chat. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, so we have a lot of great things, and I'm gonna share a little bit more at the end on how you can participate and hopefully win one of the 2 bags. So we have, Shar definitely stuck with y'all because I have to have a lot of patience to deal with them. Okay, so let me tell you what these mother lovers did, girl. So there's this trend, right? And the trend is that men call each other at night and they say, have a good night, sweet dreams. So the guys of the Bari Male Experience took it upon themselves to call my husband last night and wish him a good night and sweet dreams. My husband's like, what the hell are they calling me? He's like, I thought somebody died. I'm like, well, thank God nobody did die. Shit.
Oh my goodness. They're so bad.
They're bad, but it was so funny. I recorded one of the instances. They called back to back. I was like, Lord, he's gonna be so mad, and he's in the chat too. So,
poor man. They got him though. They got him.
They did. He was close to going to bed, so y'all almost missed him. He wouldn't have picked up, but. Make sure y'all follow the guys of the Bari Male Experience. They're live on Taco Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific time. Shout out to my mods. Y'all are killing it down there. So that is probably like what you're doing right now is where I completely shut down and don't talk to anybody when I'm doing my liner because I'm just like, I can't move. I can barely breathe. My husband, he knows not to talk to me when I'm doing that. Kind of cool. Unspoken hack. I don't know. I don't see her doing it because she's a professional. But when I first started doing my liner, I used to stick my tongue out. And for some reason, it kept me steady. I would be like, and it would keep my lines perfect. So if you see your wife and she's doing her liner, do not bother her. Do not come asking no silly questions because she is in the middle of some serious surgical shit. Okay? So,
exactly. Might get cussed out.
Right. Right, exactly. Looking like the tongue out emoji. I used to have to tape the tape method. Yes. Do you have any makeup hack that you absolutely love?
Primer. If you ever wonder why your makeup's sliding off your face, it's primer. You have to put your primer, setting spray, and bake. If you know you're oily, bake your face, please. For all of us, bake your face. Please.
And it literally looks like you put flour on your face. So you'll see in just a moment when I have to use my little powder here. I've got my Laura Mercier powder. I'm obsessed with this one. Love. It's very fine. Very it's a little pricey, but it's worth it. And it lasts a decent amount of time.
I love that. I have so much setting. Like powders and girl, I just pick up whatever I pick up first.
So this is
but
what
cheese is a good window.
For those who are wondering what baking is, this is baking. You leave this on your face while you do the rest of your face, and then you'll come back and brush off the excess. So looks like you got a little bit of flour. So that is the concept of baking, and it's gonna set your makeup. So anything that's like already like wet, a lot of times you use the foundations, they're wet, concealers, they're wet. Sometimes people use like the cream eyeliner. I mean not eyeliner, excuse me, cream what's it called? Eyeshadows. I don't like cream eyeshadows personally because I have like really creasy lids, but you know, I don't yuck anybody's yum. Oily, yes, if you have an oily forehead, it gets you right. It gets you right. There was something I was going to say and I completely forgot. Lost my train of thought here talking about baking. But I'm a lipstick and eyeliner girl only. Yeah. bake. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. With anything, right? With this bariatric journey, how you start a lot of times determines how your journey goes. Not to say that you can't have some hiccups in between times. So, one of the things, and I'll share one of my makeup hacks, is making sure that I do my skincare routine before I even do my makeup. So,
That's
I make
first.
sure my face is clean, moisturized. With I have really sensitive skin, so my moisturizer is for sensitive skin. But that has been a game changer. When I tell you, I used to have ashy ass makeup before I used to do the whole skin routine. That has changed the game. So if you are a person who is, have combination skin, oily skin, whatever kind of skin you have, find the products that work for you and your skin type. And then
Mhm.
after that, moisturize, because moisturizing is so important. Then you can go ahead and apply your makeup. I think that that is really, really crucial. That's going to look different for everyone. Product wise, I could tell you what I use, but it may not be what works for you. I have the Anua Korean skincare products. Those have been a game changer for me. If you guys are interested in those, they're in my showcase, but I'm sure you'll see a ton of other people on this platform that use the Korean skincare products. Do you have a
Love.
particular product that you like?
I
Skincare.
just got I just got into the Jeju toning pad.
Ooh, I got those too. Let me see. Good
Love,
beat.
love, love down. And then anything ordinary, love down.
Yes. Yes.
And good molecules. That's my
Yes.
J. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. I'm an Anua girl too. I love them. Yes. And I do like those toner pads quite a bit. So definitely check those out. One of the things that I was going to also say, hydration, because we were talking about hydrating our skin. How are you doing with hydration? Are you like a hydration pro? Because I'm struggling, girl.
I'm always struggling. Barry mother just beat me up a couple weeks ago when she got on my live because I wasn't getting my hydration in. But I'm doing better now since I got my whooping. I'm okay now.
You got your look. That's sometimes you need that accountability for real. And I'm
I
gonna
got
say
my
this
whooping.
for the people in the back because I just have to go get an IV the other day. It's cheaper to drink it. I'm just saying. It's cheaper to drink it. Drink your water. If you have to get in an IV bag, it's gonna cost you a little something something. So, oh, by the way, this is a lash glue, guys. I have been obsessed with this type of lash glue. Um, there's another one that looks like a marker, but I don't personally love that one because I feel like it doesn't hold my lashes for as long. But this one, baby, this one is from iEnvy. It's really
Me
inexpensive.
too.
Love it.
Mine's duo. I have duo.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. And it keeps my lashes on. Girl, I went to the freaking pool one time and don't judge me, y'all. I went to the pool with a full face of makeup. And when I tell you I got out the pool and my makeup was still on, but the lashes was still on for real. I had to literally get the lash remover, not the lash remover, my oil cleanser to take
To
them
get it
off
off.
because they were so well, like they were on. Them bad boys was not coming off. Okay, so
Girl. I use this and I do these like for even for my individuals. This glue right here, it ain't going nowhere. It be on for at least a week. It
okay,
don't. So
dang, that's good. That's really good. I'm
I
not good
love
at individual lashes, but you might have to teach me something because I haven't figured that
it.
piece out.
I'll teach you. I actually know how to do I know how to do lash extensions. Like I actually know how to do them, but I ain't really tapping in. Like I said, I'm focused on my health. So
I love that. I love that. Any plans for the future with either your platform, anything you're wanting to evolve into doing from here on?
um, I just want to continue to educate and just be a safe space for everybody out there who's just starting. Everybody who just needs to hear a familiar voice of I'm going through this. Like I literally just posted a video of me dumping from from Profi yesterday, and
Oh
like you
no.
have to know, like it's a journey. This is not hard. This is not an easy thing, and it's not a hard thing either. You're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days. So like I don't want to discourage anybody, but just understand what you're getting yourself into. You know, this is a lifestyle change. It's not just a fad. This is not something that looks pretty and shiny and new, this is real. So just be prepared. That's all I'm saying.
That's wise to say because I think a lot of times, to your point earlier, a lot of people only post the good stuff, and then people get the impression that, well, why isn't my journey like this? I'm going through all these complications. I'm dealing with all this stuff. Like, why is it that I'm not having this perfect journey? This journey is not perfect. So I'm glad you said that because
Mm-hmm.
people put filters on their journey, and I'm not literally meaning like face filters. I mean like they filter what they share with you, they filter what they put out there because it isn't fun to talk about the ugly stuff. So keep that in mind before you compare your journey to somebody else's. So did you ever at all find yourself comparing your journey?
I think everybody does at some point in time. It's just you can't let it consume you. Because you have to understand, everybody started in a different way. Everybody had different health issues. Everybody, like, I can't compare myself to somebody who started at 200 pounds. I was 400. Like, I can't compare myself to them. They have less to lose, so of course they're going to hit their goal weight before I do.
Right.
So you can't compare yourself. So I think it is, you have to have control over it. Everybody does it. Anybody get on here saying they don't do it, just lying. Everybody does it. So
Right.
just
Right.
control it. Don't let it consume you.
1000%. One of the things I do to when I used to go down the rabbit hole of comparing my journey is, you know what, my journey is mine, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know these people's life. I know my life, right? Like I know my situation. I know, how many kids I have. I know my financial situation. I know my time, ability of time. Those are all factors that play into this journey. So before any of us, and we all, like, to the Barry Baddies point, we all do it. We compare. Just remind yourself that you're in this for you. You're not in this for anybody else on your feed. You're not in this, not even for the people who you live with, right? They get to benefit from
Mm-hmm.
it, of course, but ultimately, this is the biggest act of self love and self care you'll ever give yourself. So before you sit there and beat yourself up because you had a bad day or a bad week or a bad month or a bad couple, several months, right? You need to understand that it is not a 1, 2, 3 journey. This is a lifelong journey. So give
Mm-hmm.
yourself a little grace within reason, right? Because it's very easy to give yourself grace and then go down the rabbit hole and be in Graceville for 2 years and realize you regained everything. So
Just sitting there like, I thought I was supposed to do this. No, you're doing the wrong thing, boo. You're doing the wrong thing.
yes, someone made a really good point in the chat. Did you find this journey? Did you know it was going to be as expensive as the journey has been? Because I don't know.
I didn't know.
Okay.
Nobody told me that I was gonna have to figure out whether I was gonna be able to get me a protein shake
Right.
or feed my family.
No, for real. For
Nobody
real.
told me. But I can say you just have to be smart about it. You kind of have to work through it, catch them sales. Amazon days are coming up. Catch those. Like you really just have to be on it when it comes to that. Just catching the sales because it can get expensive, very much so.
Do you have a favorite post bariatric meal or snack that you enjoy or that you suggest?
Um, I would just suggest like most of what everybody says is eat your protein. Don't get stuck. That can be expensive when you're going out there buying protein shakes, protein snacks, when you can just eat you some chicken.
All right, exactly.
You're trying to hold on to a fad and say you had this, and that. And yes, that's cute when it's on sale. But if you got some chicken in there, you better go eat some chicken. Don't sit there and pass out because you don't have the snack that you want because
Okay.
it's expensive.
That
Like
part.
make it make sense, and then making it work for you. Like I work at a hospital, so they cook, they have a cafeteria there. Just make good choices. That's all. Just make good choices no matter where you at. Find something that works for you.
That part. I think a lot of people think, oh, I can't go out to eat anymore. I can't do any of this, any of that. But that is not the reality. At some point, you're going to go to a cookout. At some point, you're going to go to somebody's fast food place because you're on the go. You just have to make the choice that makes the most sense. It may not be 100%. berry friendly, but you try to do the best you can within that situation. A little hack, guys. You guys get to see me put a little concealer on my lip. Don't mind me. That's just the way I do.
Period, 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 period. I say 80% berry, 30%, do what you do, but do it in moderation. That's what I
Yeah,
say. Do what you got to
yeah,
do because you still gotta live your life. Like I'm always gonna be a moderation girly. Like I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna do me, but I'm gonna take my I'm gonna make sure that I'm getting everything that I need on those days. Now, not every day,
right,
but when I
right,
want something, I'm gonna get it, even if it's just 2 bites, and then I'm satisfied and I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So
I
don't
think
deprive me.
I think a lot of people are scared of moderation, and I'll ask you guys in the chat. All right, is there any of you guys who just don't dabble in moderation because of fear that you might be doing the most, or are we all in the moderation realm? Because I know me when it comes to some Italian bread, man, I can't even moderation. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I be out here really playing dangerously with some Italian bread. Um,
And that's okay. That is okay. But just live in moderation. Don't sit there and eat Italian bread every day. Like it's
no,
okay. Have you some Italian bread
okay,
and
I
just go work
live.
out tomorrow.
Essence says I live in moderation. Okay, it's good,
Yeah.
Essence. Now I don't feel terrible. I gotta got all these clips in my hair, y'all.
Look at her.
Hopefully,
She transforming before y'all eyes. Look at her. Ooh.
here we go. Here we go, guys.
Transformation. Oh, there she go. There go Miss Red. Miss
Ooh, child.
Red.
Now I look
Period.
now I look like somebody wise.
Ooh. Very pretty. You did that, girl.
Thank you. So did you. Okay, period. I love the yellow in the inner corner. Just that glowy look. Yes. Yes,
Mm,
yes, yes. Look, I didn't
love.
glue my wig on, y'all. I didn't glue it on, so I ain't gonna do too many drastic movements, but
Look, I even did my. I don't know if you can see.
ooh, those are pretty. Those are
I did
pretty. I
them
like
for
that.
pride.
I did I broke a nail a little bit, but red is the vibes today, guys. Red is the vibes. I got
I
y'all get this
see.
little pride set up in the background. Also, make sure y'all are taking your multivitamins. I every time I get on this live, I always try to remind people because it is very easy to forget, and there's no shame, no shame rather. But I will tell y'all a quick little story that was told to me. There was a young lady who was on the show who shared very openly that she was not taking her vitamins and she started losing her sight, and that terrified me. Like I'm out here trying to see some stuff. So if there is anything, not to scare y'all into taking your vitamins, but just to remind you, your berry body is very different. And I know some people, they're like, I eat my vitamins I get my nutrients from my food. That's great. Continue to do your labs. Make sure that you're keeping up with that because I just found out I'm super anemic. And so I have to be on iron, like not just like the over the counter stuff. I have to get medicated iron. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick little reminder. So take your supplements, whatever those are. I'm a Pro Care girly. So if you guys want the code for that, it is VSG Bestie, save you a couple dollars. But any bariatric supplements will do. Yeah, Essence dropped a company down there too. So make sure y'all check that out. Any parting thoughts? I know we're getting close to the hour. Any thoughts or words of wisdom that you may want to give to a future Barry who might be on the fence, who's feeling a little nervous about, I've been meeting, and maybe you've noticed this, but there's a lot of new Barrys coming on the scene right now. What would you tell them that are kind of just sitting there wondering what they should expect or whether they should move forward?
Make sure it's something that you want to do because sometimes at the end of the day, it just be you that wants this, and understand that it's an ends to a means. It's the means to an end. So you have to make sure this is something that you truly want to do. This is, like I say, it's a lifestyle change. Work on your mental every day. Please, y'all think I be playing. It is mentally draining, especially those first 6 months. I thought I was gonna be up out of there. Okay, it
No.
is draining. It's you have to understand. It's a lot of control. If you do not have self control, this process is not for you. Do not rush the process. Do not like and take it in. Those first that first year, live in it because it goes by so fast, and you're gonna turn around and you be like, oh, I didn't take advantage of it. I didn't work out during this time. I could have lost so much weight, but I'm just sitting here just letting the tool do the tool. Actually go out, work out, and actually make better choices so the tool can actually tool. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would tell them. Just live
I
in it.
love that. Yeah, and that year does go by really, really fast, guys. So for the folks who are pre-op or just recently got your surgery and your post-op, that first year, harass the hell out of your doctor because I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm not saying all doctors and all clinics are this created equal, but a lot of times after that year, you kind of go behind, like you're no longer at the front of their memory, like you're an afterthought in some situations. Some clinics are better and they do great follow-ups. So while you're in that first year, if there is a question that you have, there is no such thing as a dumb question. Ask the questions. While TikTok is great, Instagram is great, all the other social media platforms are great, your friends, your Barry friends are great, they are not your provider. They are not your doctor. Whatever you heard here today isn't medical advice. We are just telling you from our experiences. So definitely make sure you consult with your providers. If you are curious about something in the middle of the night, I tell people if you have insurance, call the number on the back of your card. Sometimes they have a 24/7 nurse line available. You can tap into the nurse services. You pay for these things anyway, so you might as well put them to some use. Another great resource to tap into, a lot of employment resource programs. So ERP, I think is what they call it, or something along those lines, where you can tap into a number of mental health services. So if you ever find yourself in a crisis or just want an event, and maybe family's great, but sometimes you want to vent about them, so you may not want to immediately go to them, or you feel like you may want an unbiased party, reach out to a mental health provider. If you find yourself in a constraint where mental health is a crisis, 988, they do text message, they do anonymous phone calls. That hotline is still active. I know that there's been some talk about shutting down that hotline. Hopefully that's not true. But as of right now, last I checked, they are still in operation. So tap in with that. They won't even ask your name, and they are free. So just to put that out there, because we just never know what people are going through. This post-op journey can have its hurdles. It's not a linear path. It's not always butterflies and unicorns.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you take care of your mental health, to the Berry Baddies points. So yes, and last but not least, I gotta tell you guys, the giveaway. So at the end of every live, we run the reports that TikTok gives us. They show us who hung out with us the whole time. Our top 5 people that hung out with us, you guys get entered into the June giveaway. So I see a lot of folks hung out with us from beginning to end. So shout out to you guys. The report will be coming out, if not this evening, by tomorrow. I will post it on my page. So look out for your name. If you land in the top 5, you'll be entered into the giveaway. And then we will be doing a special live with the guys of the Berry Mill Experience to announce who actually won. There's 2 bags, so you get 2 chances to win. So you get to hang out with us here tonight, and then you get another opportunity on Taco Tuesday. You don't have to be a guy to hang out with the Berry Mill Experience. I'll be all up in their chat, talking mad mess in the chat. So ladies, we're welcome. So come hang out on Taco Tuesday with the Berry Mill Experience at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific time. So make sure y'all get that. Make sure you follow Talk Berry to Me here on social media. Make sure you follow the Berry Mill Experience. And most importantly, our sponsors. Make sure you follow all of our sponsors. I listed them on my page. ProCare Health is one of our premier sponsors, so make sure you're following them. That is part of the qualifications to qualify to win the giveaway. So even if you do end up getting picked, if you're not following, then unfortunately we have to move on to the next person. So save yourself the hassle. Just follow ProCare Health, follow Berry Mill Experience, follow Talk Berry to Me, and stuff is good. And the rest of the sponsors as well, Berry Mother, Janae, the guys from BME, I already said that, Berry Godmother, who else? There's a bunch of people. Just go on my page and you'll see the sponsors on there. But we are all set for the night. But you know what? I can't leave you without saying a quick word of affirmation. So you guys, thank you again, the Berry Baddie. Thank you to y'all in the chat. We got to 27,000 likes. You guys are freaking awesome. Love After Bariatric. Shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all drop your hours in the chat because I know their hours I don't have. And if you guys have a show, I don't even know what shows are. There's so many shows now. Send me a message so I can shout out the show and with your hours, and then I'll do the time zone exchange and all that for you guys. So just send me your Eastern time hours, and I will make sure to plug y'all in for the next show. But without further ado, people throw shade on what shines. But my friends, hold on, I gotta go around my makeup. When in doubt, shine brighter. If someone can throw some shades on my guests, that would be amazing. It's a little, there you go. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, the Berry Baddie. Until next week, Sunday, come join us for the Berry Pride Party. All right, guys. Good night. Bye. Thanks, boo.
Bye.